Hey, my sunflowers. All right. So the spread that I have laid out here is the Eight of Cups to the Ace of Wands to the Death card. So I already kind of knew what Spirit wanted y'all to know, okay? So it looks like you have maybe, there's a sunflower. Now take the roads where they go, y'all. Take only what resonates, takes for you, drop what's not, okay? There may be something right now that you have emotionally checked out of, okay? And it's sparking a new beginning, okay? So you may be thinking that because of ending this or needing to feel a need to end this because you came to the crossroads of understanding that it just doesn't align anymore, and you may have had to put a death to whatever this is. And honestly, you've already emotionally checked out. Maybe you feel drained or feel like you've exhausted all of the resources, okay? And then we have, and you may be in your head about this with the Nine of Swords peeking right there, all right? But the bottom energy was the Ace of Wands to the Chariot. So what Spirit is letting me know, 111 on the clock, okay? Which breaks down to 3, which is the Empress. And then we have 9:54 on the clock right now, which breaks down to 18, which is the Moon. So this is something that you didn't see coming, which breaks down to 9, which is the Hermit. So you may be needing to go inwardly and seek advice from Spirit, okay? You may be needing to gain clarity out of this situation. But you need to get out of your head because this is going to spark a new flame, a new beginning. You're evolving, and you have to shut the door to this old chapter. And though it may hurt, though it may feel like you're not moving forward, it's opening the door for you to move forward, okay? TikTok is significant. And then as I flipped over the top card, it was the Emperor. So Spirit is really urging you to take control of this situation and be the Emperor out of your life, your path, your legacy, and what it is you're building and what it is that you're working on, okay? So this is going to spark a new journey and a new path with the two. And then here go the Magician, all right? So it's like, and there go the King of Swords. You're the magician of your life, okay? You have all the tools you need to manifest this new beginning and this new spark and closing the door on what no longer serves you. And with both of the wands showing up like this, we have the Two of Wands. So you're standing at a crossroad on a new idea or a new path, you knowing that it has to be made, okay? So stop standing there waiting and jump on this new beginning and this new spark, and that Spirit is opening the door for you to have with the Magician, okay? You're evolving, okay? You're evolving. Some things that you have to end literally brings out new beginnings and new aspirations and makes a happier atmosphere in life, because that's what you're creating, all right? Maybe this thing was stressing you out. Maybe it was taking too much up out of you, and Spirit had to tear it down. And like I said, Spirit told me that you are evolving. All right. So just think of it as it like this. When you finally finish what you're working on, you're gonna look back and say it was a reason for what was going on and what happened. Okay. And I always say nothing happens by coincidence. It's divine intervention and divine timing. All right? And there go the Queen of Wands. I can't make it up. It's like I already picked up the Queen of Wands. Stand bold. Don't come off your throne. All right? There will be forward movement. I could be talking to a Cancer here. I could be talking to an Aries here. Okay? Gemini, Virgo. You are a badass. And as I got ready, look at this. Open up the deck. Look at this. It was the Six of Wands. You're going to be victorious and recognized, okay? And things are going to shift and happen very fast. Whether it be a message, communication from somebody that you was waiting on, or what have you, all right? There's going to be forward movement because we saw the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. But you have to stand tall in your Queen of Swords energy, even with Seven of Swords, even with manipulation, deceit, or not being clear about a situation. You're letting that cloud your judgment, which is causing the Seven of Swords, and that's Eight Swords, which is making you feel, okay, which is making you feel stuck. And you're not stuck. You have the tools to free yourself with the Magician. All right? And that is the truth. And you have the sword of truth. So this may have been causing a major heartbreak that you have to end this situation, but oh well, it's opened up the door for something new and fresh. All right? And I tell you all the time, it's alignment. It's alignment, guys. Don't be scared of the change. Don't be scared to evolve and do what needs to be done. That's why the Emperor is out here. Step into your role. What else, Spirit? Okay, baby. Yes. And there we go right here. It's time for you to go in pause. Okay? Pause. Pause and get the clarity you need. You need to rest on it. You need to think about it. You need to talk to God about it. I'm talking. Give me a minute. I'm talking. It's a beetle. I'll get it in a minute. So you may need to sit with yourself and pause for a minute. You might need to go on timeout and talk to Spirit, okay? And then when I grab, look at this, Spirit is doubling down on this. Because whatever you're thinking about or whatever you're feeling, you're making yourself stuck. And you're not stuck. You have the tools to free yourself with the Lovers. And this is it revolving. And what I'm picking up on now with the Lovers, this could be revolving around. It's two different dynamics. This could be a relationship, but I'm really picking up on something dealing with your career, a career choice, okay? With the Lovers. So we have Gemini energy showing up. We have Aquarius energy showing up. Libra energy showing up. Aries energy showing up. Gemini energy showing up. Heavy on Gemini energy. And Virgo energy showing up. And it's putting you in the Five of Swords energy towards yourself, okay? You need to rush in with the Knight of Swords and take action. So take the time that you need on timeout. But you need to tackle this head over heart, okay? With the Emperor. What you put out is what you get back with the Six of Pentacles. All right, Spirit. What's the Knight of Swords? That is the truth. And didn't I just show y'all this? And I said you have the Ace of Swords. You have the Sword of Truth. So whatever this decision that is causing you to be in this Eight of Swords energy, you got every tool you need to see past everything you need and get the clarity that you need. You need to go ahead and tackle whatever this is and stop standing on it, okay? Get the necessary time that you need, gather the necessary tools, information. Take the time you need, but when you come up out of it and get that clarity, you need to handle this. With the Knight of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Because I said, what is the Knight of Swords? The Ace of Swords, that is the motherfucking truth. And what he got in his hand, the motherfucking sword of truth. Tackling that shit, rushing in. And that's what you need to be. And that's how you need to do that. And we got 10:01 on the clock right now, which breaks down to 2. The High Priestess. You need to move in silence with this decision. You need to move in silence with the way you're moving with this next decision regarding whatever it is. You intuitively already know that this gotta be done. Your intuition and your spidey senses is going the fuck off. And this is what's being hidden. So I guess I'm your confirmation. Because you feel it in your gut. You feel it in your soul. It got to be done. So take that time you need, but handle business. With the Ace of Swords. There's 2 of Swords. A decision needs to be made. Quickly, swiftly, and taken care of. Alright? Not rush. But once you gain clarity, you need to take care of it. You need to handle business, Sunflower. With the title card. Remember who the fuck you are. Remember what you're building. You are the manifester of your life and your reality. You have every tool you need. What else, Spirit? With the Tower. With the Tower. You're going to have a revelation or shift in your thought process. You're going to gain clarity. And it may cause you to be affected. It may cause you to have some tears or cry a little bit or try to understand what's going on in your life. But don't sit in it. Because false and fake foundations got to be torn down to rebuild a new solid one. All right? Remember that, Sunflower. Out with the old, in with the new. It's alignment. And when things no longer serve you, they got to be torn down. They got to be removed. All right? Remember that, guys. All right? And that's what I got for y'all. With the Chariot. There will be forward movement. Get in your motherfucking chariot and make the decisions, the necessary decisions that need to be made. Period. Point blank. In the period. That's what I got for y'all. Some